Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Big Chat, where we talk everything about CBS's reality TV show. Hello, I got messages everywhere coming in. CBS reality TV show Big Brother. We're in season 26. We're going to review Sunday night's episode of Big Brother. Welcome to the chat. I got some business to take care of real quick. Thank you, first off, to the Parapost Network for allowing us on your network. We appreciate that. And thank you to Ross at Radio Yergz, Y-E-R-G-Z, radio.com. He's allowed us to have the phone number, which is 1-888-88 YERGZ. The phone lines are open. I've tested them tonight, guys, so it actually works. So without further ado, we've got some great fans in the audience. Thank you, everybody. King of all dabbles, Flex 316. I know y'all want to see the ladies, so let me just bring them out. Well, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here.
All right, then.
I think I learned how to run a show. So, ladies,
hello, our new friends.
Hello,
Flex 316. Welcome. Are they saying they can't hear me? Can you hear me?
I think, yeah, I can hear you.
We can hear you.
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, he said his volume was down.
Giving me a heart attack. I'm sitting here looking at my soundboard, going, "What the hell have I got wrong? I pushed too many buttons." Yes, we are on the radio, yergzradio.com and Rainbow Radio. So we are on the radio. But it's internet radio, so we can be good. Just don't be too mean to Antler till she gets her spiel out, gentlemen. She's got a spiel tonight. She told me I needed to shut up. So,
well, you like to give away spoilers before we get too far into it.
I know.
And today has been a big day, so you can't.
It's been a very big. It has been a very big day. So yes.
Well, yes, and a big day in drama-filled day in the Big Brother house, I guess.
Yes, it has been a very drama-filled day in the Big Brother house. So
that bitch Tina is gone.
Yeah, Tina's gone. There's still. I need some glitter. I wish there was I need a overlay where I can sprinkle glitter across the screen. That would be.
The salty dog and kitty.
Yes. Hello, and everybody. I need to fix that too. Everybody, this is Amanda. You didn't get to meet Amanda last week. She is on this show, and she's on a Wednesday show. So show her some love. She's a wonderful young lady. I'm trying to fix this to where
she needs a nickname too.
Yeah, you gotta give her a nickname.
Besides my wrestling name.
Oh, that's right. She is a wrestler, gentlemen. Hold on, I'll get back to the comments in a second. She is a wrestler.
Watch out. She'll kick your ass.
She probably would. She's threatened me already. She says, "You're not my pimp, bitch." So.
Flex 316, Amanda is a wrestler, so she will kick your ass.
I don't know what the hell that is. One of these settings. Let me get back to chat because I'm losing up here. So, everybody saying hello to Amanda. Amanda was a professional wrestler. She took a man's life just to watch him die, and they won't let her wrestle anymore. So,
yeah.
I wasn't supposed to tell anybody that wasn't Amanda.
It's okay.
Girls got to do what a girl's got to do, really.
I think most people know by this point.
Oh,
I don't know who Jabber is.
They want to know your wrestling name.
Siren.
Oh, Siren with a Y.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was not a jobber. I was not a jobber. I held many titles.
We love the Uncle Rico show. Uncle Rico is showing us the way, and we appreciate all the love and support from him and his family.
And we love you all. You all are the best.
That's right. And Dina's not feeling well, or she'd be over here, apparently. So
yeah, her and her tramp stamp have got a nap for tonight.
Yeah, well,
So we'll forgive her this time.
That's on you guys, not me. I don't forgive anybody. So
I don't know if all of her new boyfriends are going to forgive her. But
there is that. There is that.
That would be no kayfabe on that, by the way.
Calm yourself, Guillermo. Nina is not in Andy's freezer. We did confirm she was live 30 minutes ago.
Oh,
and
mercy.
I don't think he could have made his way out of Maryland that fast.
Salty Dog, you are correct. You got us over 300 subs so far. And, well, it's Antler Girl. And
Oh, thank you.
hopefully, excuse me, I got a frog in my throat.
You
Hopefully,
like-
it wasn't
You
being
like
sarcastic.
me. You really like me.
Yeah, everybody, please hit that like button, subscribe, share,
Thank you,
all that
kitty.
good stuff.
Okay, but anyway.
But anyway,
Oh, the one and only sexy Antler Girl. Do I have a third ex-husband tonight? I think I might. But anyway, so that bitch Tina is gone out of that house. Thank you, Jesus. And you know, I'll give Chelsea some props. She had a pretty damn good week. And she was very glad that her week wasn't a waste. And Angela was still very shocked that she made it through. And in her words, if looks could kill, Lisa was shooting laser beams at everybody, which
yes,
I
she
think
was.
Chelsea made a comment about later. But so after Angela's little spiel of, you know, I had said goodbye to you all, I was prepared to go home, there was just a wonderful little awkward silence. And I think this moment might have been where the Cangela romance started.
I think so.
So Kenney and Angela, I guess, like had grabbed hands like really nicely, and he just was like, I voted for you. And she's like, yeah, I know, but it's fine. And he says that he knows where he stands in the game, and she was honestly giving him some pretty good support for, you know, him being the only one that voted for her. Not that it was really going to do anything, but she tells him not to think that way because she thought that way and she was wrong. I mean, she did. It was 11. It was an 11-1 vote to get Lisa Tino what's her fucking face out of there.
That's how you feel.
What?
So tell us how you feel.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So at that point, Cedric still has no idea who has the powers or what they really do. And they're all still sitting there talking about how, well, I don't think it was Lisa. Like, no, she would have probably have said something at that point. Amanda, what was your finisher?
It was the swinging neck breaker. I can't even say it for laughing. Swinging neck breaker.
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm just leaving them alone.
Yep. So Cedric says that the only way for him to really be safe is for him to win HOH. So we then get into the game, which is Ainsley Land. So she has basically created a board game where the players are...
Yes, please. Thank you, Salty Dog. Go ahead. Sorry.
Where each of the house guests are life-size players. They'll each have 45 seconds to race around the game board, hitting as many buttons as possible to increase their score. They were labeled 1 through 4. So you hit 4, you get 4 points. You hit 1, you get 1 point. If you fall off, because they're walking on balance beams to get around to the different buttons. So if they fall off the balance beam, their score goes down to 0 and they have to start back from the beginning if they can. And a button cannot be hit until every other button has been pushed and light up. And I will say I would hate to have been Makensy's crotch the next morning.
Right?
Yeah.
How many times did she fall?
By Salty Dog. I think it was just the once, but it was like right
It was hard.
right
Yeah.
crotch right on that corner.
Yes, it was
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
at the end.
Yeah, it was rough.
Yeah, she thought, yes, please bring some more over. We need it.
So, of course, Chelsea really wants somebody from the Pentagon to win. And so the whole point of everything is that whoever has the most points on the board and the fastest time wins. And there is a random draw to choose everyone's order. And T-Core is up first. So she gets, in the correct order, she hits 1, 4, 2, and then another 2. That's all she got. So she had 9 points. So Quinn takes the first lead in being the first one who hits all the numbers except for 3, which he hits last, which means that the 3 then resets and he can hit it again right after. So he ended up getting 18, a score of 18 in 42 seconds. Chemo ended up getting 13. Cam would have had 10, but he fell, so it went to 0. I don't know if Brooke even was able to hit one before she fell.
I think she made it pretty close to the end.
Well, because in the watching what you can see like on CBS or on Paramount, I don't think it even showed her getting one, and she was having.
She hurt her leg on it. She hit her leg hard. I do know that.
Her and Rabina both. Like I said, I can only imagine the bruises that they all ended up having the next day. And poor little tiny Rabina fell I don't know how many times and ended up only getting 1 point.
At the last second.
Yeah. Joseph ended up with 12. Angela ended at 9. Let's see. And had she not fallen, MJ would have been in the lead with 21, but she took it to the crotch on those bars and she was done. So then Cedric is up, and he takes kind of the same route that Quinn did, except for 3 was Quinn's double number. Cedric makes 4 his double. So in 44 seconds, he gets 27 points. Then bringing in at second place, which surprised me a little bit, was Kenney with 21 points. Let's see. Tucker would have come in with 19, but he ended up falling, so it went to 0. And then Leah would have had 5, but then she fell. And she ended up like Rubina, and by the time that the buzzer went off, she had 1 point. So obviously Cedric wins. Chelsea is obviously very happy because that is her fellow mascot winning, and also a fellow member of the Pentagon. So she knows that that's another week that she's safe.
Yep. Worst to first.
Yep. So then Cedric opens his mouth and makes the comment that they both went from mascot to HOH. And she thinks that he's stupid as hell because that puts a target on them. But then what I thought was a very nice one-on-one, Kenney and Cedric have their one-on-one, and Kenney makes it very clear to Cedric, which he obviously already knows, but he doesn't have any alliances. And if we go back to episode 1 or 2, whenever they first met, the two of them immediately had a connection because they just kind of felt like there was something similar about the two of them.
Yep, his dad was military and a cop or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was instant. As soon as they walked through the door together.
No, it was Matt whose dad was military and a cop.
That's
But-
right. That's
But him and Cedric did have something right there at the beginning.
Mhm.
So Cedric flat out tells him that Angela's going up that week.
shocker.
And Kenney then says that his detective instincts are telling him that him and Cedric have similar backgrounds. And I don't know, maybe that's something you can just feel about somebody. But Cedric, they come to the decision that Cedric will tell Kenney what he does if Kenney tells him what he does. So Kenney asks Cedric what he thinks that he does for a living, because he knows that he's not a food cart owner or whatever, in concessions. So Cedric says he thinks he's a detective, and Kenney ends up telling him that he worked for the DEA for 22 years. And Cedric tells him that he had just got out of the Marine Corps and was an intelligence
prison.
analyst.
I don't see it. I just don't see it.
I don't
The
either.
country's in sad shape. Grow a set, boy. Grow a set.
So they say that their secrets are safe with each other. So we'll see how much it stays that way. But Kenney tells Cedric that he doesn't feel like he is of any benefit to anyone, and that his head isn't right. And crybaby Kenney bullshit all over again of, well, I'm neither here nor there. I miss my family, blah, 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 blah.
Somebody made a comment about he only wants to go home when women have power. I don't know that it's true, but I heard that comment and I was like,
I don't know, because he was still pretty well telling him that he wanted to go home.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
But then again, I don't remember if it was online or in the chat that I had seen. It was Kenney only doesn't want to go home when he's winning.
Exactly.
Which I can kind of thank you, Kelley Clarkson. He is weak-minded. But I mean, I guess I could kind of get it. Of like, you know, when you're just kind of sitting around thinking, like, yeah, you want to go home, and then whenever you win something, it kind of gives you that little rush. But all the time, man, and now you're just turning into a crotchety old grandpa.
I wonder if he gets embarrassed when he's not on top.
He's never been on top, so
like, you know, he won the tower game, and he was like, yeah, and he ran over and picked Quinn up off the floor and everything, and he was just in this great mood.
Well, like he wants to go home whenever he's not winning.
Yeah.
So Cedric ends up asking him point blank if he wants to go, and Kenney just tells him to do what you do. And Cedric says that he pretty much has Angela and Kenney on his list, but he needs to find a third to put up there. So there are two very clear targets, but the third is really important because he has to think about the powers that are still in play. So then...
But he's a wuss. Do you volunteer to go on the block? Will you please go on the block for me?
I can't believe he went to person.
Well, and see, obviously it gets to that, but my first thing would have been ask Tucker.
Exactly. He was just on there.
Yeah.
And he
Use
killed
him
it.
as the pawn.
I
Yeah.
just would have been like, hey, you mind covering my back again? I know you're probably going to bitch about it a little bit later because you don't like my decision, but will you do it? All right,
Right.
thanks.
And he was like the last person he went to.
He didn't even ask him.
No.
Tucker volunteered it.
Once again, I volunteer. I want to go home.
I volunteer
It's
as tribute.
only $750,000. Come on, give me a break.
Well,
Right.
and Kelly Clarkson knows what's up.
Yes.
I think Cedric is too scared to who he's kind of. I think him and Chelsea were a little bit in the same mindset of what blood am I gonna get on my hands.
Right.
But I feel like immediately after seeing Tucker just put himself up, he kicked ass. I can understand kind of not wanting to ask him again, but then I would also be like, you just did it and you did really good. So, but so then Cedric and MJ talk, and it seems like it's pretty obvious to the whole house that at least the two are Kenney and Angela. And he asks her if she was in his position, who would she put up? Well, she doesn't name anybody, but just decides to tell him that she has one of the powers and basically that, you know, like, if you put me up, I'm just going to take myself right back down. So, whatever. And then she makes the comment, she doesn't say this to him, but says it to the camera, that he doesn't want to have her as an enemy. So,
no, okay. Repeat what you just said about MJ again, because I want to see if it sounds like week one.
She
see what I'm getting at?
Boyfriend.
Yeah.
But you know, at least somebody could actually make a threat. Sorry, girl. So then,
please do.
Cedric goes and tells Chelsea about MJ's power, and I don't recall hearing it, but I could be wrong. But she tells him not to believe her when she says that she'll help take him off the block later, which
you're fired.
Solid advice. Because I don't think she would. But he's also toying with the idea of possibly Leah being his number 3 choice, to which Chelsea agrees with.
This is bad.
And then she drops a bomb on him that during her whole her week as HOH, that both MJ and Leah were bringing up his name a lot, which I don't know, they kept talking like he was, I think they said like he was creepy or something. I don't remember.
Kenney? They think he's being
no Cedric.
Oh,
because
sorry.
during
cares.
During Chelsea's HOH, she is telling Cedric that the two of them came to her, Leah and MJ did, and were wanting her to think about putting Cedric up, which obviously she wasn't going to do because that's her mascot buddy and that's her Pentagon pal. So, yeah. Oh, that's good. We need a shirt, Pentagon Pals. That's great. That's great. I love that.
I know somebody makes shirts. Girls that fix the back of my one. Go ahead. I'm just pointing it out.
You know what? So hearing that is starting to make him rethink his choices, which he hasn't even made a third choice yet. So I highly doubt he's going to rethink putting up Kenney and Angela. So then Leah comes up to talk to him, and what I thought was the best part of this moment was because I was like, this is kind of this is a bit of a stale episode to start. Mm-hmm. So Leah's up there talking to him, and then it just pans to Angela has her sunglasses on in her shorts and jacket and is just rolling around on the floor. And then it pans to Kenney. It pans to Kenney, who is covered from the top of his head, like almost to his shoulders, in shaving cream. His whole entire face and head. So I'm like, what is happening?
We're gonna watch Gramps get it on.
Yeah, he's
got a hall pass.
Yeah, apparently. So
I like to make love.
Thank you, Chris Hansen. So Cedric decides to just flat out ask her about being a pawn but not a target, and she's just kind of like, no, not gonna happen. And she says the same thing to him that Joseph tells him later, which is just like, I think that there are better and more willing options out there. So he is then considering Rubina, who I feel like has got the most airtime this episode that she's gotten the whole season so far.
I agree.
And she's like, nah, man, it's not me. So, again, I don't know what their idea with cutting to these certain parts was, but it was so funny that it just pans to Joseph, and I think it was Kenney sleeping in the same room, snoring very loudly. And Joseph is just laying there covered up with his head sticking out and is like, and then Cedric pops in and is like, hey, you want to go talk a minute?
Yeah, that seemed a little awkward to me.
Like, I don't know if he like walked in and was like, hey, yeah, you can't sleep because Gramps is over here snoring his ass off. You want to come talk?
Yeah. Oh, he's so loud. If you turn on the live feed at like 9 a.m., that is all you hear.
Check the handbook. Check the handbook. Get your bifocals out. Check the handbook. So,
I've never done this before.
Nope. So then Cedric continues on his parade of just going around and asking people to put themselves up as the third. And he asks Joseph, and he's just like, no.
And Kelly Clarkson, Hosea is my guy. I picked him at the beginning. He's my guy.
You can't fuck with Hosea.
Him and Ruby. Good God, never mind. You know who I'm talking about.
Rubina.
Yeah, her too.
So there ends Cedric's little tirade of trying to find somebody to volunteer themselves as tribute. So then we cut to MJ wondering if everyone is upset.
Please play with me.
She's being a little pick-me girl. Wondering if everyone is upset that the showmance was over so soon. No, we're not.
No.
No. And I love the not even love triangle, love octagon that's going on.
Yeah.
So Chelsea, let me see if I can quote this right down the line. So Chelsea has eyes for Cam, but Cam has eyes for Leah.
Mhm.
Cam thinks Quinn has eyes for Leah, but Leah is looking at old Tuck Tuck over there because she flat out admits that she likes him, and he just gets better the more you get to know him.
That's what I do.
And I thought it was funny with Leah and Cam out like playing in the yard, and she just looks at him and she's like, "You're having bad thoughts," and he's like, "I'm just having natural thoughts."
Let's get ready to rumble!
I think it's over between them.
And so Quinn, with him having his eyes for Leah, his tiny little self in front of Cam.
Just remember, a good sport never hurt.
It helps ease tension, really.
Somebody needs it in there.
But right in front of Cam, and he's already, I think it was 5'6" or 5'7", picks this girl up on his back to walk her up the stairs. And
That was
just like,
that was Quinn that did that, wasn't it?
Yeah, Quinn.
but it was in front. But it was in
Oh, it
front
probably
of
came.
Cam.
Yeah. Sorry, I was.
It's
Well, here I am, ready and raring to go.
That was Quinn.
Yep.
just
So
Rolled up his comic book, stuck it in his back pocket, and said, "Get on my back, girl."
yeah. So our little
Got his dice too, and stuck it in his other pocket.
Yep. Our little picture of alliances from last week, I feel like that's this love triangle.
Yeah.
Very awkward. Very awkward.
Yeah, and I think Chelsea said, and Leah's only got eyes for Tucker, and Tucker only got eyes for himself.
For the fish. And it showed him laying there by the aquarium.
Yes, for the fish. They sit there and feed the fish and watch the fish.
And he was just like laying there like.
I mean, I got an update about that, but.
So at this point, because nobody, he can't find anybody to just do his dirty work for him, Cedric is really freaking out about picking who the third nominee is going to be.
Yes,
because Tucker had asked him, like, Lena, how you feeling about everything? And he's like, I am stressing the F out. And so he offers himself up again. But Cedric is concerned about putting him up for the second time and there being the potential for an ally to go home. So him and Tucker are contemplating MJ because Tucker is just dead set that they've got to reveal these powers pronto. And
yep.
Not yet.
Just gonna push buttons.
Yep.
Just let me know when you're ready. I'll be right here.
So there Cedric is contemplating about MJ again to Tucker and Kenney, but he is concerned about creating any bad blood with her and her allies because she'll just take herself down. She will just take herself down. Thank you, Rock Solid.
It was talking to me for a change, not the antlers.
So. No, I was saying thank you.
Just go ahead, but just do your thing.
Whatever. I'll take my sweatshirt off, okay? We'll see how long that lasts.
I'm gonna come.
You can wait till after the.
I'll tell you what. If my number up here hits 20, that top's coming off. So there you go, chat. Let's liven up the CBS Big Brother show. We're at 11. We only need 9 more.
Oh, God. You've asked the wrong group of people. So Kenney then tells Tucker not to volunteer himself because
by all means, please do. Go ahead. I'm just running the show.
Kenney is somehow concerned that all of the girls are conspiring together, and it just shows clips almost creepily of him just like sitting in a corner somewhere, just just watching the girls out of the corner.
Holy shit, I said that and we lost 4 viewers.
They're on Antler's side this time. But again, Tucker is just losing his crap about that they have to expose MJ's power. And I feel like, though he did make a very good point to Cedric, that to Cedric and Joseph, that technically, I mean, though I'm sure she probably would still try to get back at him, there wouldn't be that much blood on his hands if they picked her, because it would be America who's picking the veto. So
just let me know when I can talk.
And so I felt like this was the first time of us coming into the nomination ceremony of not really knowing 100% on who was going to be there other than Angela and Kenney, because it kind of still felt like it could go Tucker, might be MJ, who knows, who might sway his decision.
2 out of the 3 are just like,
Open the door. Open the door. Open the door.
So it ends up being Angela, Kenney, and Tucker, and then shit hits the fan today.
yes, it did. Yes, it did. What in the absolute F?
Tucker really pulled a curveball. I purposefully left it out here at the beginning of when there's that awkward silence after Angela gives her little spiel about how she was ready to go home. It zooms in on Tucker of him going,
yes.
And then today.
Yes, Cedric blew that shit up. Yeah. That was a stupid move, because unless America puts up Quinn, they won't even have the HOH next week, because he's going to go up and he's going to take some people down. He's going to be like, motherfucker, I warned you. You didn't listen to me. Get on that block and get out the door.
Open the door. Open the door.
So, yeah, what Emmy Samuel is thinking?
Well, I'm just a little bit confused on. So, did somebody finally, for sure, tell him about Quinn's power? Because I know Angela technically already told him, but he didn't believe her. So, did somebody finally tell
Cedric?
him?
You're talking about Cedric?
To Tucker.
No, Tucker knew. See, what happened was last night they had a meeting.
Well, but Angela went to tell Tucker, but Tucker didn't believe her because he was still. Lisa's still outside the house watching him from the pool.
Tucker figured it out somehow. I don't know. Maybe he got hit in the head with a rock or something. I don't know. But he somehow figured it out. So he went and had a big meeting with Cedric, with people keep coming in. Cam was one of them. And he's like, he's got the power. We need flush power. So this is what I'm going to do. Idiot. He volunteers to stay on the block and use his power of veto on Angela so that Angela is safe. They have a target next week. And Cedric was supposed to put up Quinn so that they never got to use the power, because they would have voted him out and he would not have had time to use his power, because he has to use it at the beginning of the HOH. So instead, Cam got in his head because of he was afraid he was going to put his girl Leah up, however the hell you say her name. And so he said, well, we'll put up MJ and flush that power. Okay, now you have no idea till supposedly 2 minutes before the AI competition who's going to be up. It could be anybody. Well, it can't be the HOH, obviously. It can't be the two that are already on the block. So
I mean, I get him like wanting to flush things out, but I don't get. I mean, of all people, I did not expect him to save Angela. But why then go freak out on Quinn? Because then that just gives Quinn all the ammunition to come right for him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, unless America puts him up, next week Quinn's the HOH. And he's coming for, if Tucker's still in the house, Tucker and Cedric and Cam. And they know that. This is what makes no sense to me. What the hell are they thinking? Do they not know how to play Big Brother? First off, Quinn was playing well if he kept his freaking mouth shut.
Mm-hmm. Until he decided to turn into a little scumbag.
Yeah, well, no, he's in the arcade business. It's just an idiot. It's a stupid ass move because they knew that when he put Makensy up, MJ, she was going to use power. She wasn't going to say. They were trying to talk her into not using the power, and Brooklyn was like, "No, B, And then apparently Brooklyn changed her mind. They talked Brooklyn into telling her that they wouldn't use the power. Well, MJ was like, "I'm not taking a chance." So I just don't understand. So you put her up. No, you don't want blood on your hands, right? You're a pussy with don't want blood on your hands. And so you put her up to flush a power knowing she's going to come right back down, and you have no idea who in the house is going to go up. And if they lose or if they win, well, you just made an enemy. And yes, you're absolutely right. Quinn made too many moves early. He couldn't keep up. And then he was trapped because he told too many people. And
his mind is all taken up by all the alliances he's in. So, and all the alliances he's screwing over. So
and he thought he stood a chance with Leah, and he should have just stuck to his comic books and his dice. It doesn't work out for guys like us and hot chicks. It just doesn't happen. So unless you got two things, talent or money, and I'll leave it at that. I'll just stick to my comic books.
Her and Kim were getting pretty cozy today.
Well, about that. That maybe busted up too now. Because
yeah, it looked like they were fighting eventually.
She went straight to Cedric with information she got on Cam. And it got back to Cam. So yeah. And then he was like, I'm not speaking to you anymore. But that apparently didn't last long. I don't think you tell anybody at house that you can't speak to them for long because there's not enough people in there. So
yeah.
He's the former doorman. Why are you the former doorman? Did you get fired? So but yeah, I mean, I don't understand it. Are there any serious alliances? Not after the veto meeting today, because every single one of them was blown up. Tucker lost his friggin' mind from what I saw in the feeds, and I wish.
Even still with the Pentagon.
Yeah, he blew them all up. So
I agree, Kelley Clarkson. They should show more Rabina.
Well, Rabina's so cute and friendly, but they just nothing. Hardly ever on there.
Well, who do you think is going to get put up? Yeah, my vote is Quinn.
Quinn or Angela?
Angela can't
Can they put Angela back up there?
Nope.
No.
She's safe. By the way, we're at 17, Shay. Might want to start unzipping.
I think they should be allowed to put Angela back up there.
It's America's veto. America chose.
Walter, no, she's not. She's stuck here with me. Walter said if my viewer count gets above 20, that green top was coming off. Do some work for me, my friend. Get me some likes and shares. Yeah, I mean, I just don't understand the love triangle. First off, the
love
but
octagon.
I did hear a conversation between Rabina and Tucker this afternoon on the live feeds, and he did a no, and she called him out. He said that they could be a thing, but you're like my sister. Ladies, what does that do? Because she was feeling some kind of way. That thing was getting all hot and primed, and then he said the sister word. Yeah.
Well,
she went a little Latino on him there for a minute.
the minute he starts feeling any kind of different way, that might change depending on what type of girl she is. Well,
he tried to backpedal. I give him credit. He was backpedaling. He was like, no, only mean in here. In here, out there is different. In here, you're my sister. Out there, I may want to. I mean, that's pretty much.
No, it doesn't count. She has to be logged in on her own YouTube.
That's right. She has to hit the like button too. And we're losing. We're down to 14 now, guys. You're killing me. Deacon says she's new people are coming in. Get ready. But yeah, I mean,
we love it when things blow up too. It's great.
Oh, I do too. But
the episode was getting a little stale, really. But then that really just.
And somebody needs to walk up to Tucker and.
One of you turds is about to get smacked in the mouth if you don't keep it down.
That's gonna be Angela before the show's over. She's gonna be the only one left in the damn house. So
I'm gonna come at you like a spider monkey. That would be Rubina.
That would be.
I can see Rubina going at somebody like a spider monkey.
Yeah, she
could hang on to somebody's back like that. She's so tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed the rest of the conversation. They cut the feed, but he was backpedaling. He's like, I didn't mean like that. I didn't mean like that. And so she's like, no, you said it. And then the next thing I saw was Rabina talking to Quinn, and she was crying, saying, I trusted you. You're my friend. You lied to me. I don't get it. I don't get it. So
it's disappointing because I was really rooting for him.
Who, Quinn?
Yeah, in the beginning I was really rooting for him. No, I mean just in general.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know. At the beginning, with the way that Leah was kind of acting, I kind of thought she might, but he'd have to gain like 50 pounds, 100 pounds, I think, before.
Derek, our bitter jury guy, Paul. But yeah, I don't know.
I definitely look forward to Wednesday and Thursday's episodes.
Oh,
Amanda's ready.
She came packing, gentlemen. So,
she's ready for it.
Actually, I am. But this is the fastest I've ever eaten chicken Alfredo, 3 chocolate donuts, and a watermelon Mountain Dew in my life.
The watermelon one?
It was the first one I grabbed. Yeah, the cop, Derek was the cop that won. Yeah, he never sat on the block once this entire season. So, and I'm the one other podcasters are quoting that went around, and I said it. Kenney was trying to get on the block every time to set a new record and win the game that way. Now I'm beginning to just think he's stupid. So
yeah.
I had such hopes for him, but
I don't think he knows what he wants.
Well, now he's making eyes at Angela. I mean,
yeah, there was some.
I don't doubt that. I mean, every ship needs a port. I get it. Come on, I mean, come on, man.
I'm sure.
Only 3 months.
I'm sure there are plenty.
I'm married. It's been much longer than that.
I'm sure there are plenty of the younger girls that like older men there.
I
He's
thought
just got to be
maybe
a little
Leah
less
would.
creepy.
Oh, she's
know?
Leah. Well, Leah might like me. I'm fat, so. But yeah, no, Angela is yuck. I mean, that's probably a 12-pack right there. I'm just going to be honest with you about Angela. So.
I mean,
You
I'm
probably don't
still,
understand that.
I'm still rooting for her. She's crazy as shit, but I'm still rooting for her. She's making things interesting.
She is. It would be so boring without her.
Yeah, I will agree there, but she played sloppy, but she set the tone. Really, if you think about it, she set the tone for the whole season because nobody else was afraid to make a move.
Who's gonna get crazier than that?
Yeah, well, nobody was going to make a move because they were like, "Oh, we don't want to get any blood on our hands," and
well,
Chelsea goes from worst to first.
Nobody wanted to touch Matt.
Nobody, yeah, and so
well, I mean, Makensy did, but
well, that is true. But yeah, I mean, and saw where that got him. So I thought he deserved to go. Yeah, he deserved to go though. I didn't like him, but yeah,
he was pretty until he became an asshole.
Yeah, he didn't really do anything. Like there was no game. He was
just shady. Like I said, he was pretty until he became an asshole, and then he became crazy eyes.
And that's what
he tried to cry for sympathy.
Yeah, and that's no.
You are correct.
You brought your own mother into this. Angela did not. Own it like a man. Quit crying on all the pretty girls' shoulders that you're trying to screw.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Wendell,
suck it up, Buttercup.
We got a lot of hot chicks in here for you to hit on, Wendell. But
I do agree with Kelley Clarkson. I'm pretty sure Matt wanted to touch Matt. So
he only thought of himself. Yeah, he only thought of himself, and
he's giving Georgia a bad name.
He's from Roswell. I don't know that even counts. It's like northeast Atlanta. It's not even north. No, it's just North Atlanta. No.
His smile is like a snarl. Almost.
Yeah, it was cute until he became an asshole, and then it was just like, I just want to punch you in the face.
Ladies, Wendell is old, has a pacemaker, and money. Game on. So,
well, Wendell, I will gladly send you my Venmo.
But yeah, it's
we have to change the will first.
Oh, well, true. Can't be one of those last minute ones. But yeah, I mean, she set the season. Chelsea didn't do anything.
But she was smart,
Cedric,
Chelsea might not have done a lot, but she played smart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and because of Tucker, she made a big move. Honestly.
Well, Wendell, I'm sorry, then you're screwed.
I think the smartest person there might be T-Core.
Yeah.
Probably. She's got some common sense. And
well, I was kind of rooting for like her, Quinn, and Chemo. They're just little chill, and then
Chemo may get himself in trouble because he doesn't do anything.
Yeah, he doesn't.
But T-Core really doesn't either.
But she's social. If you watch her, she goes and she talks to everybody. Chemo is just kind of off to himself and then does the, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you over there. Or calls in a room during a big meeting. Yeah, he can't play games. During the big meeting that Jose called, he fell asleep in the middle of it, and they were all like, "Is he in or out? Is he alive?"
That would have been me.
No.
Oh well, that is a fair question, Amanda. Did you ever do an arm bar or anything on him? So
no, I never did a show with Hulk Hogan.
No, you should have.
Come on, brother.
But she was on the Kelley Clarkson show. T-Core was.
Lord, we're just finding out stuff all about these people.
What?
I did not know
for her crocheting business.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, yep. She was. She mentioned that.
Yeah.
Because she was listing.
Oh, I got her confused with the other dumb one. So I can't. What is
Leah.
her? Leah. Yeah.
Oh.
No, I don't really think that Kelley would be all about promoting her underwear business, though it is a woman-owned
Right.
business, so it is there's potential.
I mean, she can model it as far as I'm concerned, but well, no, she doesn't even really have it. Well, never mind. I can't tell you.
Nah, not really.
Doesn't have any
Hey,
breasticles.
she could hire. Well, no, Brooke doesn't either. Those were fake. We discussed that last time.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
That blew me away. That blew me away. They're
I was
fake.
gonna
Yeah.
say,
They just
shoot. Well,
swap
Brooke
out.
could do it. No, Brooke can't do it.
How did she get Miss America, Mrs. America? She didn't have breasticles. How the hell is that possible?
You can hide them in the dress.
But they got to do a swimming suit thing.
You can fit them
Yeah.
in a swimsuit too.
If you look at her pageant pictures, I don't think she was stuffed on those.
Maybe she
just
had them
went
taken
as
out.
is. But you don't
Maybe
really have to have boobs to win Mrs. America. They don't really go based on that. It's your poise and how you carry yourself and more things like that.
Well, she is very ladylike. I will give her that.
Yeah.
She is much more chill than I expected her to be.
Yeah.
I expected her to be like maybe like half of Angela.
Mm-hmm. Like crying a lot.
Or
Yeah.
just angry.
Yeah.
But her and Joseph are running the game, really. Tucker is just a
He's a loose cannon right
Tucker's
now.
is a
Tucker's just
wild
Tucker.
card. Wow. Yeah, but Joseph and Brooke's running the girls' side, and Joseph, well, he thinks he's running the side, but he's the only one making any game talk and doing anything.
Mhm.
Cam is too busy running around chasing tail. So
Him and Quinn, and I think Chelsea's going to be on Cam's ass now.
you think so?
I got to follow the line of
Right.
No, Chelsea's got too much common sense. Plus, she's a religious girl, so
You could be right about Brooke. She may implode.
yeah,
It's coming.
yeah, it could be. So
I feel like you probably say one wrong thing to her and she'll snap. But
Mhm.
with how chill she's been, she might be like the first one to like start a physical fight.
Yeah.
I could
Could
see
be.
him throwing punches. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it is on
She
Sunday,
did
Wednesday,
say
and
her
Thursday.
husband
We
described her
cover
as
it
a
Monday
spicy
and
cupcake.
Thursday. That's right. Well, was she talking about it in another way? I mean, asking for a friend.
It was not specified, so
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't think you want that spicy.
I mean, Angela's a 12-pack. Brooke's like a shot of tequila. So, but I've been married for 50 years. What the hell do I know? So,
I don't know. I don't really think Brooke seems that spoiled. I feel like Leah does, and
Yeah.
there are some parts
I would
of
call Leah
Makensy.
entitled.
Entitled and stupid is what makes it such a horrible match. If she were entitled and smart, that'd be different. But she's just like.
But then she's got Cam. It's nature.
Why does everybody want to see my schlong?
So it's nature. It's natural.
I mean, hey,
I'm having natural feelings.
Our Reverend Chelsea said it. God's spent a little bit more time on him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, I've been keeping the feeds on in this other screen when I'm trying to pay attention to the chats, and they've been going around crying to Quinn. So
how hurt they all are.
Yeah, well, because if America, they need to. I mean, they really do need to, because if America doesn't put him up, he's gonna be HOH next week. It doesn't. They've already said we're not going to try and win. Well, I agree. MJ is an idiot. To be so damn smart, she's stupid.
If Angela makes it, how would you know, Wendell?
Ooh, just been over. I was checking out the rack.
My set of 2.
Yeah. Wendell, you might want to be careful. She's got 2 El Diablo, and I don't remember the other one's name. They may fight you for her. So, but yeah, they need to be sucking up to Quinn.
I'm not adding Wendell to my list of ex-husbands.
We'd have to go to Alabama for that. There's nothing good came out of Alabama. I mean, look at Bobby. So
I've been told that that's where some of the Jews like to hang out. So
it's a rumor I hear. It's a rumor.
Might be a fun time.
Oh, just picture that. I'll send you a topless photo.
I'm gonna need you to rephrase that. Wendell.
Yeah, Wendell's starting off the chat now. Bring on the Rico family now. So, but yeah,
no.
Yeah, they need to suck up to Quinn, because unless we put him up, I'm going to vote to put him up. I think I am. I don't know, because nobody else makes sense to me right now.
Mm-hmm. I don't
Leah
feel like
make sense to put up because she's just a waste of space in there.
I don't feel like anybody is as big of a threat. It's either him or MJ, and I feel like his is much more of a threat than MJ's is.
Well, how we all hooked up to do a podcast together? Well, these are my ladies, and well, I've got a collection of them. It's kind of a long, complicated story, but over the past 2 years, I've picked up many ladies.
You know,
come on. Does this look like somebody that would have women like this? Come on, give me.
We were in person together.
Yeah.
Well,
he
beat my ass.
He was so kind to take us off the street after Amanda physically threatened him numerous times.
Yeah, hold it out. Find the sound effect for that, but yeah. Do that again, please. We are going to come on. We haven't set the time or the date yet, but I believe preliminary talks will be this weekend. So I don't know that Amanda will make it though. We're hoping, but
we're gonna be out and proud.
We might have to wrangle her. But, yeah. So. I mean, who? Let me pull up the cast here, because I've done forgot some of these dumbasses. Who is it we want to vote for to get out of the house this week? Because it's going to be, we're going to have Wednesday night, and I think they'll give us 8 hours or something to vote. So who's left? Cam, we can put Cam up.
I would be okay if Leah left.
Yeah,
but see, she doesn't do anything for the show. So I mean, in one way, I agree.
Really not a threat.
It seems kind of like it would be a wasted.
Yeah.
A wasted vote.
Brooklyn hasn't done anything really to upset us, so.
Neither have I. Hold on, where's my book of all their freaking names?
Yes, they are.
To go down.
Oh, I got them in front of me here. Chelsea, she's 27, from Rancho Cucamonga or something.
Cucamonga.
Yeah, so that too.
So
Joseph, why would anybody want to put Hosea up? I mean, come on now.
No, I think it's going to be Quinn.
Joseph, Cam, Rabina. I don't feel like they're threats.
Yeah, Leah, that's a waste. MJ you can't put up. Quinn, Rabina.
You don't want to get rid of Chelsea. I don't feel like she's too smart to.
No, she's good
to automatically get rid of.
Why are we that bad? Yeah, I mean, T-Core, no, I don't see anybody putting her up. I don't see Chemo going up. The MJ can't go up. Lisa's out. Leah, Quinn, Chelsea, Hosea, Chemo, Cam. I think it's probably going to come down to a close vote, and it'll probably end up being Quinn over Leah. It's my guess, but just barely.
Yeah.
Or I wonder if America would. I'll have to go back and look in how the chat was going, because that I feel like gives a pretty, even though it's, you know, only a small portion of people, still gives a very big opinion on what they think.
Yeah.
But I feel like America will probably go down to Quinn and Makensy because of the powers.
Oh, we can't put Makensy up.
Yeah, that'd be like putting
Yeah,
Angela back up. She's already taken herself down.
Yeah, you can't put Angela up. You can't put Cedric up. You can't put Kenney up. You can't put MJ up. So Tucker, you can't put up. At least you so many choices.
A lot of people.
Tucker's already going around the house, and he shouldn't be doing this. Yes, everybody needs to come over and see the Misfits on Saturday night. Wendell has a great time over there when he shows up. He even tells his furry friends. So Tucker's going around telling people that
really
he's going to be voted out. Yeah.
He really
seems then like they're going to vote him out. But then is that house going to vote him out? They should, because what's the point of playing the next game? Because he could just be. Yeah, who's that hick with the antlers? I'll tell Stuttering John what to fucking do. But
I'll tell him right where he can shove it. Hold on.
Don't mess with my girls.
Hold on. These detach.
Holy shit, you done it now.
Now I'm just gotta make sure I got my ear the right way now.
She's gonna take it and shove it right up your Rudy Poo candy ass.
Whoa. We need a band on that show. Andy, we need to twist your arm to do the first show. Yeah, so I hope it's Quinn, but is the house smart enough? That's my question.
I think so.
20, so you can, I guess you'll be able to stay dressed, Shay.
Thank God.
Has it come out how many alliances Quinn is a part of?
I think so.
I mean, do we need to refer back to the
the picture,
the flow chart?
Oh my gosh, because that kind of gives away what kind of person he is. You know, he's trying to finagle all these different alliances, be a part of everything.
Yeah, he's a snake. I can pull the picture up if you want me to. I think I got it somewhere. I think.
And just the way he talks, like when it's just him on camera.
Yeah, is that a little creepy to you?
Yeah, it is.
And it could just be me, but I didn't really notice that until last week when all of that hit with Angela.
Yes.
Well, he does.
Maybe the outfit doesn't help much either, where he's still wearing like the jacket and the
science lab jacket.
Yeah,
he looks like a mad scientist.
Yeah, who picks his clothing? So this is from week 2, I think. Hold on, let me pull it up here, and then I'll pull up the other one, and we'll just share the entire screen. What the hell? Y'all can look at my porn. So this is from like week 2. Quinn. Nope. Wait a minute. Vito. Final 2. No. He wasn't in that one yet. Okay. So that week he wasn't in all of them. He almost was. Yeah. He's a snake. He's that guy you'd find on top of a roof, I think. I'm just saying.
So there's where the Andersons are.
Yeah, and I don't ever get where they came up with that name. Did you ever figure that out?
No.
Yeah, I don't know where they came up with that name, but then this was the most recent one. Well,
yeah, that's
this is Chelsea's HOH. And I haven't got the other one, but yeah, and they're all around him.
Yep.
And he had him snowballed. That, you know, he was such a good guy.
And see, he's being stupid now because that's what his brain looks like.
Well, let me ask you this: do you think he could save it? Do you think he could save it right now? Do you think he's got the?
I don't
know.
Feel like
the talk power, the ability to. to bullshit his way out of this mess. He's made a mess.
I don't feel like he has a way to BS himself out of everything he's gotten himself into in the house. Because if everybody is coming to him, I mean, not only to partially suck up if he makes it through, but also, that they are genuinely hurt by him.
Well, I don't know. They might be faking it. But I mean, you do get close in that house, I guess. But
well, I mean, you're living with these people for a while.
24/7, 365. I don't get it. But
I think they'll get rid of him. I mean, he has to go at some point. Why not now? And
Well,
if he doesn't
go, if by America voting him up, it's the only way he can go now. And if he goes up, what?
Kelley Clarkson.
Well, you're right.
I am my own alliance.
Roll that.
I can only trust myself.
Tighten your pocket. Yeah. He should be campaigning right now to them instead of them coming to him.
Right.
Because he should be going, you know what?
But I
Next
think
week I'm the HOH. You're safe. And he should be telling every one of them that. Of course, then he'll get caught doing that too. So.
Right.
Yeah, because it's going to be Cedric, Chelsea, Cam, Brooke, Tucker. Who else is in that? Who else is in the Pentagon?
And I'll have to pull it back up. Quinn is the feminist ally that tries to date. What do you got for a drag?
Yeah.
I think you could still be, partially there and snap his ass in half.
So is what this person's saying. Let me translate this to my way of thinking. Quinn is he's like a Tennessee leg hound. Is that what it?
Yeah. Exactly.
What was I going to look up? I got sidetracked.
Who all is in the Pentagon?
Who's in the Pentagon?
Because I'm pretty sure, like Brooke and
Chelsea. Hold on.
Cedric.
Yeah, Cam, Chelsea, Cedric, Quinn, and Brooke.
I thought Tucker was in on that one, or maybe it was.
We're trying to talk Amanda into doing it.
I would probably be kicked out first.
Would you go Angela? Would you go all Karen?
Well, I would either go all Angela, but go 10 times crazier to just look like an insane asylum patient, or immediately worse than now.
Oh, okay.
Or immediately go in full depth like Quinn. So I have to be like, hey, what's the name of our alliance again? Oh, I'm not in an alliance with you. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. The CBS cameraman must be listening to our show because Brooke is wearing a tube top with a pull-up denim, what do you call them, bib overalls. Every time she bends over, the camera zooms in. So they're trying to figure out if she's got breasticles too, I think. So.
My husband would laugh at that. I have no patience.
A conversation between the two cameramen that's like, just see if you can see it.
Yeah.
I just want everybody to know there was no nudity or nipple on this episode. So we did say
not yet.
Not yet. It's a 14. I've given them the chance. We've given them an hour 50. Whoa, see, she's tightening up there, boys. We're at 14. You only had 7 to go, but y'all failed me. I was hoping our new fans would help us out. Yeah. Big Brother is a great show. I do love the show, but and this is the season we've waited for as fans because the past 2 seasons have been rather boring. You can't say that about this season. I mean, besides for the predictability of we're going to get Kenney out because he wants to go home, and then we're going to get Angela out because she's batshit crazy, but then they don't. So,
or I just had a great third idea. I'll go full Tucker, but just staring out the window saying, I know you're out there.
Oh, they were talking about that last night. I don't know if Chemo heard, like somebody must have had like a Walkman, or that's probably, I'm showing my age, a little headphone listening, iPad, whatever. It's like the fucking thing in their ear. And he thought he heard it on the other side of the mirror. So he went over to the mirror. He's like,
I know you're watching.
Yeah. So yeah, he said, I swear I heard music. I know I heard something, and the cameras are like following him around the room, and he's going to look, trying to look.
Where's the Doja Cat? I heard it. I heard it.
God, why would you even do?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So, but this is the season we've waited for as fans. Fans like me who've watched it for a long time. And the past 2 seasons, we're like, okay, just get all this stuff out of the way. And let's just, send somebody home, whatever. And now it's kind of like, oh shit, there's gonna be blood.
We can only hope.
Each head of house has said, I don't want any blood on my hands. I think she has one, rock solid. I think she has on one under this. We're 8 viewers away now.
No, there was nothing. You saw nothing.
There was. I can't say we were banned on Twitch, or not banned, suspended on Twitch for nipple showing. I can't say that.
It was not mine.
Hey, there's my girl. She finally showed up. Yeah, that would be the number 19, the one to push it over 20 when she shows up. Welcome. We're glad you're here, Uncommon Soul. But if anybody wants to call in 1-888-88-YERGZ with any questions before we go for Big Brother, tomorrow's episode, we will not be able to see live. We will be watching on tape delay and having a show right after the live eviction on Thursday.
No, it won't be tomorrow's Tuesday.
Wednesday.
I've already worked too much. I've already worked 2 days today, and I still have work to do. I've put in 16 hours already today.
Hey, so the next episode will air on Wednesday, and we have Paranormal Guys on Wednesday. Yeah. So we will be watching it on tape delay on Thursday, when I believe would be the live eviction, correct?
Thursday is the live eviction, yes. We're a sleep show. What? What does she mean by we're a sleep show? Are we that boring? So Wednesday night, we won't get to see it. Is what I was getting at. So I'm going to immediately go watch it after our Paranormal Guys show, and hopefully get the number to vote 10 times for Quinn. Who's your vote for, Shay?
Quinn.
Amanda?
I think I'll have to vote for Quinn.
All right.
Unless somebody does something crazy in the next couple days.
Right.
Oh, they ain't got much time left.
Crazier.
No. Right.
You don't have much time left. But I mean, who could do something crazy enough to not want... Wait a minute, did she call me a drunk? I'm not drunk.
No. They're talking about John.
Oh, Stuttering John? Yeah, he was boring when he was on Stern. He wasn't boring, but when he was on Stern, he just gets angry too. He gets angry more than me. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm Quinn. I want you out. Well, at least when I'm on the block and see what they do. If they're stupid enough to keep him in, we might as well not even have a head of household competition. Might as well just hand him the key and say, all right, Cedric, I'm on the block. Kenney, I'm on the block, because he'll still be in the house.
They're going to keep Kenney forever.
I'm telling you that. I know the other podcasts are watching us because we're the uncanny ones. We say shit off the wall. We cuss. We're not all prim and proper and stand up in front of the microphone and say the right thing. Sorry, CBS. I know I'm on your playlist now. I figured that out today.
Screw you, Tina.
Yeah.
Hey, screw you, Matt. Go to hell.
I have emailed Matt, and he has never answered me back. So I did email him 2 places. I emailed or messaged him.
I will sit here and boycott.
No, you.
Just hold aside.
I don't think that's possible. He's got too many drugs on board. Final 2. Oh, that's a good call. Chemo and Rabina.
All right.
I don't see unless Chemo has to win something.
Chemo, yeah. He's not strong enough at the games.
Korean Idol's going to be ready for the next podcast. Yay!
Please join
Make
the
sure
chat.
you like, share, and subscribe.
Yes, please do. So yeah, and vote for Quinn. Please, God,
vote for Quinn.
And hopefully those dumbasses will get him out. Really? Well, see, I've been being a fan of him isn't really true, but since the Howard Stern show back in the 80s, I'm showing my age here. So, but yeah, I mean, I can't wait to see what happens. I'm going to watch the feeds all night tonight. You can catch me. About Creepy Me wants to know if you like your new nickname.
It's growing on me.
It's growing. Well, kind of like, what's my nickname?
Chops.
You spent the last year watching 58 Drunk Life Recite the same lines day about. I'm not quite that bad yet. It'll happen.
Do you need help? I have a number you can call.
I hope that Chemo makes it to at least jury, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know that he can do it. But anyhow, I was going to say my nickname is now Chops. Remember, you all got me
Chops.
that nickname. And the sad thing is, I was going to trim it off before the show Saturday. Yeah.
Oh no.
Now.
Well, I'm glad, Kelley, that you came over too. We like to be funny, have a good time. We have a bunch of variety shows. Tomorrow, if you're interested in listening to me blow more hot air, I will be playing music, though. You can go to www.thethinlinerockstation.com from noon till 2 Eastern time, and I will be cranking out some rock music and telling some stupid stories that nobody really cares about.
Well, Wendell, wait till I bring out my kitty cat ears ones.
Oh man. Wendell, I gotta warn you, Wendell, you might want to come loaded on Saturday night. I don't think you can handle the chat Saturday night. Neither can you, Uncommon Soul. But yeah, so listen to me tomorrow on the Thin Line Rock Station. And apparently I got a paranormal show Wednesday night. What is this?
Not tomorrow night.
No, when I go 5 days a week, good Lord. I'm going to have to learn this. I'm going to
we have tomorrow off.
I don't. I got to get ready to go to Vermont.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
So I could stress for 3 weeks while I'm not here keeping an eye on you all. So
we'll just be
getting us to have Amanda on too. So
we'll just be getting us further banned on Twitch somehow.
That's true. Well, just well, I'll have it recorded. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Please remember to like, follow, share. Tune in to Wednesday night, and then Friday night or Thursday we'll be here for the live vote after the Big Brother show, and then Friday night the Grinning Guardian Gang.
Vote for Quinn. Vote for
Quinn. Get Quinn's ass out of there. Marie, you know I love you. I'm just effing with you. Everybody have a great night. If I didn't see, she's the only one I can bust chops on.
No, see, they told you, don't you dare cut them off.
Hey, you all failed me. It's 20 and that green top was coming off, and we never got above 16. So you got to the end of the song.
Guess you'll just have to come back.
And
Thursday.
we're at 11. It just keeps going down. Holy cow. No, I told the wife they're going to stay on for a while. So I told her she could use them as handlebars, and she threw me out of the room, but that's another story. And I know where all the guns are.
The same thing about the antlers.